just gonna hit streaming. Yeah, welcome to this shit. And we are back. Who here wants to do a recap?
I can do a recap.
Alright, Evan, go ahead.
Last time we left off, we ventured off out of our guild hall to finally go get food to eat. Once entering, I really want to call it Goobers, but I know it's not. Please remind me.
It's not either of those. It's bonkers.
No, it's bonkers, which is definitely not a titty bar.
As we entered the bar called Bonkers, we ended up doing, well, some of us ended up doing a little exploration as others tried to find a table. If I remember correctly, Jinx went off to talk with the main bartender, which actually ended up being the manager, while Evandor and Yolanda ended up getting scammed by a magician out of giving up some gold. Evandor was completely fine with it. Yolanda ended up chasing that magician out in a blind rage. Everyone besides two of our party members ended up sitting down and having lunch. Evandor casting a spell to make sure it's cleaned and almost got backhanded because of it. As the other two ate raw, disgusting meat that was very bloody. We ended up having a conversation with the manager that ended up giving us 3 options for potential jobs. One, dealing with giant rats down in a cellar. Another, dealing with ravageous dogs that's been attacking and messing with the town. And a third, being a royal thief that's been seen around. Or maybe just a thief with the royal insignia on him. Either way, after getting those informations, we ended up talking with the 3 NPCs, aka our shopkeeps, within Bonkers. Some of us doing pretty well, others not so much, before we headed off agreeing to deal with the dog problem. Finding out that the dogs have been eating a lot of the meat stations after trying to get meat to lure the dogs, we ended up going to the mayor's office, where we talked with the secretary, who disappeared and then ended up becoming the mayor, as we are now talking to him.
Are we still talking to the mayor, didn't we?
Yeah,
No,
we
we've now got to
didn't
talk to
even
the actual
begin
mayor.
to talk to the mayor. We talked to the secretary. The secretary snuck out the window. We were
don't
led
know
into
that.
the mayor's office,
You don't
and
know that
then
for sure.
I know about it.
Yeah, we spoke to
Evandor,
Richard.
I remember. I
So-
rolled the perception check, and I
I'd
did
like
good.
to point out Jinx did not eat raw chicken.
No, only Amon ate the meat.
Oh,
Yeah,
what
It was it was so fresh that it was halfway in my stomach by the time it
I just know
died.
they just ate like goblin shit or something.
No, we ordered a rat
I-
bite, which was a drink.
Mm. Yeah, I had a bologna sandwich.
And we are bartenders' names. No, shopkeepers' names in our space bar were Growback, Meow, and Puddles.
Yep.
And the noble feast had a lotus symbol, and 2 of the party members got robbed by the world's worst magician, which was embarrassing as a
Which I've said.
party.
But yeah, we're currently just beginning to walk into the mayor's office as they say hello. Isn't that right, Gabe?
Yes, and you both get a hero point. Start with an extra hero point. Because you both are correct. Except for maybe a few details here and there. But, nitty gritty. You
I think I
4
did pretty good.
heroes. Cheese, you disappeared last time, so just to give you a clarification, when you ran out the door to chase after the goblin who didn't rob you, but you gave your money to, yeah, you couldn't find them. But there's a simple explanation for that the party found out.
Did he disappear?
Oh yeah, you chased after them a bit in the city. That was your reasoning of why the rest of the session went on without you. But you eventually re-find your party, gather up in the mayor's house, and as you guys enter the door, you see a man cladded in what seems like a very thin figure cladded in a bunch of makeup. Welcome! I heard you are the Mirthful Lights. We haven't seen your guild in many, many moons. How can I be of service?
Walk.
If no one else is going to speak, Jinx will take
Yeah,
the
wait, wait.
stage.
Sorry, I had time. Evanor isn't even going to speak. He's very much just staring at the mayor, having no, he being the only one that actually knows.
You have your formal greeting. Wait, that's not his voice.
Alright.
Wait, what we did again? I forgot.
Say it again, buddy?
Oh wait, were we supposed to ask to him again? I forgot.
Yeah, actually, your character, I don't think your character would know, so you can actually ask ours.
Yeah.
Ask us. Ooh, I dare you. Role play with me. Alright. Evanor will take a step forward. We're currently dealing with a couple of problems, and we would like some help with some information. If... And he definitely just, Evanor stares at the mayor for a moment before just shaking his head. Your secretary would have informed you, definitely, of
Yes.
us dealing with the dog problem that you are having, but we're also going to try to deal with the potential royal thief as well.
A royal thief? Why would royalty want to steal from our little village? But
That is what we're trying to figure out. But first, let's get the dog talk first.
well, see, these little mutts, as I'll put it, have been gallivanting around the city at night. There's been about sights of anywhere between 3 to 7, and they just sit there and terrorize the town. They scare the folks back into their homes. I mean, the one good thing is it really got rid of the homeless problem.
Sir, I don't think that's really appropriate.
No, it's not, but
let me-
you take the good with the bad.
Also, when you mean little mutts, you do have an idea of what they look like, right?
Oh, yes, they are huge Rottweilers. Black
That's
and brown fur,
what I
but
expected.
their tails
the
haven't been
tracks?
chopped.
Yes, very cute doggies.
Good food.
Which, Yolanda, we are dealing with a certain couple of quests. I'll catch you up after.
I appreciate it.
So,
if you're
Rottweilers,
yes,
they have been dealing and terrorizing the town. Do you have any idea where they come from?
no,
A point of origin where they mainly have been seen?
No, sadly, the local watch here has been also terrorized in bit and a little bit recovering from the last encounter with these little dogs.
Can I ask something?
You may.
When they were they first seen coming from the forest? Or were they already in town?
Well, there's rumors that they come from the forest. They come from the south side of town. Some people believe that they're actually dogs taken in and let out at night just to scare people, spook people even.
Nothing confirmed,
Honestly, I
though.
hate it. Nothing confirmed,
Ooh,
nothing
there's
denied.
hellhounds here.
But
Maybe.
I am willing to pay your guild a hefty gold.
Yes, yes. You know Lyjack?
Elijah, a little goblin, I believe.
Yes.
I
Have
saw-
we seen any city watch about the place we've been here?
Roll a perception or an intelligence check.
I do the perceiving, like an 18? Let me just double check. You know, it would really help if I started all these sessions with my character sheet open.
Maybe.
It really would.
Probably.
Don't worry, I've got a different character sheet open. That is a perception check. Oh, it's way higher than I thought it would be. 21.
On a 21, you have not seen any local watch throughout your time here. So far.
So, do you have an official watch, or do you have a militia?
Well, because you guys are of the Mirthful Lights, I'll be honest. It's a two-man watch. The happy cheery face just goes drought. It's a two-man watch, and they're brothers.
That is... Where, if you don't mind me asking, of their current location, you said they're recovering. Are they at their own, home, or would they be in a medical
Probably
area?
at their own home. I mean, when I say recovering, they got bit pretty hard on the keister. A chunk of flesh was gone. It was just a little band-aid and a boo-boo, and
They seem not important.
no.
They actually do seem important.
No.
We
The
could ask
city is
them
being watched.
information.
Not much
This
crime
city
happens
seems
here.
being watched over by the Chuckle Brothers.
Can you be respectful?
But the dogs,
Yes.
yeah, they come out only at night. That's the only time they've been ever spotted.
I guess that's the best lead we're gonna get.
Yes, you have any jobs we can do?
We already have 2 other jobs.
Yes, but more important person. Have good jobs.
I mean, if you
But
can
it's good. Yes, is that
fix my roof, you can rake
Yes, yes, good architect.
nails.
Me.
A little goblin
can-
architect.
Let's...
What are you doing
What?
till tonight?
Oh, dear God. Let's move past that, please, and get to the important matters. One of them being said royal thief that's been
Jinx is
seen
going to
around
start
your
searching
town.
the room for roofing supplies in the
Jinx.
background.
Yeah. Jinx, you can
Don't worry, you can ignore Jinx. They mostly just do whatever anyway.
I've noticed that. Does anybody remember the insignia that was seen on the thief?
Was a pink lotus?
Does that sound familiar to you, Mayor?
The mayor starts tapping the side of their lips. There, as much as crime isn't reported here, there has been sights of a cladded armored feller with a pink lotus, and may or may not have been taking things that aren't theirs, but just like the dogs, they seem to not show up much at all, at least during the day.
Another night problem.
Taking
Wonderful.
things that aren't theirs tends to be how thieves operate.
Indeed.
Best thieves operate in daytime. No one expects to get robbed in daytime. But out of work, not home.
Best
So,
thieves work in the government.
from what I'm understanding, there isn't much
I am-
information on both the dogs and said thief.
I am a little attacked by that comment, but not much. I mean, word does spread. Dogs, we don't know where they come from. And the thief, well, has hardly been seen because of the dogs. And we haven't seen
So-
the thief in I haven't heard about probably a week or two. But the dog problem has been happening for about 2.5 weeks. And
I wonder if we'll have to talk about this later, but they might be connected in some sort of way. Maybe. Otherwise, we're gonna try our best to deal with the problems, and when we do, we'll come back to you on that roofing problem.
well, it can also be a little dusted in here. There's a few architectural things. The windows creak when they're being open. Other jobs, just letting you know, and the mayor winks at Jinx.
Trying to solicit you.
Mm.
If we
No, not
just
sure.
let Jinx do this, we can just go off and figure out more information.
Guess Jinx will fix roof for money while you guys gather information to find dogs that only come out at night.
So we know that the dogs and the thief only appear at night, and the thief's sort of gone on a bit of a short hiatus. What do we know about the rat?
We know the location. It's down in a cellar. And actually, were we given an exact location? Because we
Yeah.
were told
You were told-
kind of where it was, but
You were
I don't
told
know
it
if
was
we
at
were.
Essence Cafe.
We were told it was at Essen's Cafe. Honestly, since it's still relatively morning, we can deal with that. And then see if we can get some information out there for helping them.
Cafe would be a good place to speak to locals about happenings.
And Jinx gets to, I guess, eat a rat.
Gets to do whatever Jinx does.
You up for that, Jinx?
Okay.
Alrighty. Then we'll be back. Mayor, I hope you have a good day. I'm gonna walk out.
You too. Yeah, and you guys head out. Um,
Alright, I can already tell you guys. I don't mean to speak ill. And I'm saying this as we immediately walk out and close the door behind us. I don't mean to speak ill. But that may or may have some marbles loose in the noggin.
Yes, he seems.
I think he was the secretary.
They did sound similar.
I'm pretty sure I saw the secretary disappear behind us.
Well, that can be a future thing we about. Should probably
And,
consider heading to the cafe.
yeah. Oh, to catch you up, sorry, I'm still trying to remember names. Yolanda, right?
Yolanda, yes, Yolanda.
So when we went to Bonkers, we ended up getting a couple of, I guess you could say, missions from the guild, not guild, the tavern owner, and well, we're doing them to hopefully get some money and some reputation.
reputation.
No, this is an in character
Oh,
thing.
okay, sorry.
You know what I mean.
Reputation, yeah.
Yes. Thank you. So we're just trying to deal with them for now. If any information needs to be brought up, I can always tell you, but I think most of the information was told at the mayor's office.
Yes, yes. He was very quirky.
So the cafe, right?
Yes.
Wait, is it left?
Yeah, as you guys head out, you guys never asked if where the cafe was.
Yeah. So I imagine Evandor asking people around, being like, "Hey, where's the cafe? Is it left? Is it right? No, you don't know. Okay." Just a little conversation.
Yeah, and you ask a few NPCs. Um, one just kind of tells you. They tell you the general location of the Essence Cafe. Um, and you start to head to this little pink cafe where the paint's kind of peeled off a bit. There's a few tables out in front with a centaur drinking coffee. The front doors, the front door seems to be more of like a cheap screen. Like this is just a renovated normal house that was turned into a cafe.
Nice. Okay, how do we start this? Do we? Because I'm sorry for taking the lead. I don't mean to take the lead on things.
I mean, we
baffled
should
by it.
probably start by having a discreet word with the riot.
Right. Should we introduce ourselves as the merciful light, or do we just say that for after?
If they ask who we are, if they don't ask who we are, and are willing to let us do the work at sides, I'm sure it'll come up.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this.
Huzzah!
So you guys approach the you go inside or
I
how do you guys
I
do
think
this?
we go inside.
Welcome, Snotty.
As we go inside, we just bump into Snotty's character.
Yeah.
Oh! There you are! Where have you been?
I don't think Snotty's fully here.
I don't think Snotty's fully here either.
Rip.
I'm here.
Welcome, Nor. You are at a cafe because the rest of them went into the bonkers and you were too scared to go in the door.
Well, technically I'm Salem, but you get the point.
Salem.
I thought it was
Oh, yeah.
last time Noir.
Alternate personality.
Oh, yes. But yeah, no, you see the rest of your crew approach this cafe you've decided to kind of rest at. And they come in. And you hear them enter through the door as the little screen door hits the bell. Ring-a-ding-ding. Inside seems to be like a couch in a corner with a long table in front of it. There's a few other tables that have just... The best way to describe it are those white plastic seats you buy for like $10 a seat at your local Walmart.
Or what, the ones that if you leave them outside for more than like become so brittle that you put any in them and they shatter.
Yeah.
It's a lawn chair.
Yeah, essentially lawn chairs. In the back, there seems to be like a little opening window with a cash register, and next to it a door that this young kind of blue tiefling woman is running in and out of with a tray as she delivers little snacks and tea.
I look towards the rest of my party. Ready for this? I'm gonna take that as a yes. Alright, let's do this. Hello? Yes?
The woman stops in her tracks as she is just finished setting down a tray. Hi there. Welcome to Essen's Cafe. How can I help you? If you'd like, take a seat anywhere.
No. We're not here to buy drink. I'm not saying that your drinks are bad or anything. We're here to help with certain matters. Can we speak to the owner?
That would be my grandma. But I'm the one who actually put in the request. I'm Ro. She sticks her hand out to you, Evan.
Oh, nice to meet you, Ro. You can call me Evandor. And I'll shake it.
Nice to meet you, Evandor. Now, I have been getting I have been hearing a lot of weird noises. I've gone upstairs in my attic, in Grandma's attic, looking for what I think are rats. And that's only because when no one else is around and everyone's asleep, I can hear little pitter-patters, and a lot of my bakery items have been getting chewed on. I also, if you listen closely, you can hear some little noises coming from up there. They're either rats, they're raccoons, they're possums, I don't know what. But I am getting sick and tired of them.
I'm gonna roll perception to see if I can just hear him right now.
Yeah, go ahead. Everyone can roll perception for this too if you want.
Alright.
Sure, allow me
13.
to perceive.
If we can hear a little skittering.
And what are the rest of you also doing? Are you with like right next to Evan? Are you walking around this little shop? One thing I forgot to describe is there's a really old tiefling woman in the corner on a rocking chair doing some knitting.
God.
Oh, that's good. That's going to be a 20 plus 5, 25.
All right.
Damn.
Oh, you want us to roll perception? Also,
Yeah.
If you want
Salem. Oh, Salem at the moment is like checking out the store as an excuse not to make conversation.
All right. So not
That's
20.
20. That's 22 on the perception.
All right. What did everyone else get? Jess, Gath.
I believe I got a 23. Yes, I got a 23.
All right.
Wait, just crashed.
What's
Theo?
just crashed?
Yeah.
Oof.
Evan, what'd you get?
I got a 13.
All right. So anyone who got above an 18 can hear little pitter patters, from above you.
Ooh. And again, the
Oh.
annoying that luckily for you, you got your own personal exterminators. As everyone sees Yolanda cock hammer gun.
Yolanda. Well, actually, she did say it out loud, so I don't think it really matters.
Look.
What? What do you think is going to be a simple catch and release?
I didn't want to disturb the people that were eating here. He's kind of nervously looking around, seeing if
Yeah. As you
anyone's
look
disturbed by like the rats noises or anything. Or speaking of rats.
as you say that, you look around.
You go first. I was about to make a joke, but I want to see if this joke makes sense first.
Yeah, you look around, and with the cocking the shotgun, the rat thing, there's just some like old kind of. There's some old people and like humans. There's a dwarf just sitting there, just sipping their little teacup with their pinky out. They don't seem that disturbed. Not these town folks.
Town of lunatics.
As Yolanda waves her gun around, says, "See, none of them are disturbed. They clearly know that we're the heroes here."
Heroes.
I guess so. Right. Along with me is my party. We are the Mirthful Light.
Haven't heard of you.
Mm.
But
hopefully we can grow that reputation.
You guys are. There's a guild. Is there
It's a guild.
Okay. I'm not.
Yes, best guild.
We don't make much money to pay guild fees.
Oh no! We're not. We're the price that you already put on the reward. It's good enough. We're mainly wanting exposure a little bit. Maybe.
Well, you know what? How about this? You guys get rid of those vermin upstairs, and I will tell everyone you're the best guild to hire. I'll even put up signs along this cafe.
Yes, Shiny Light's best guild.
But I don't. I hope it wouldn't be much of a distraction to your business. But that'd be great.
Well, as long as you don't, shoot your guns.
Evan, though, you need more spies. Come on, demand more. We are mercenaries, after.
Look, we can talk about all that once we deal with the rat. For now, can you If you don't mind,
Mercenaries is a very generous term for the gaggle that we are.
we'll see how we do.
Look,
I'm just saying, if you're good at what we do. Please, just saying. As she adjusts her goggles.
alright, well. She starts to speak, what's the fucking language in Pathfinder? It's essentially Infernal. Let me...
Infernal.
Is it Infernal in this as well? Where the fuck is languages?
Yeah.
So I'll tell you what it's called in a minute.
Yeah.
I only know Common and Draconic. I don't know any other language.
I don't know where the fucking language section is.
It's in details.
Details? Okay.
Yeah.
Details.
Okay, languages is...
Diabolic.
Oh, that's actually cool. I like
Diabolic?
that. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, Diabolic. She starts to speak Diabolic. To her... to the old lady. The old woman in the corner. And then you can hear her kind of scream and Diabolic back, like... There's this little... Like... And kind of noises between the two. This does kind of disturb the customers a little bit for a brief second, but then they just kind of cool down.
Oh my! Look, you sound like you got a frog in your throat.
Hmm? Oh, sorry. I was just speaking Diabolic to my Nanan.
You could even say a rat.
Nanan, these are the mirthful lights. And then she's just sitting there rocking in her chair. They're here to take care of the rats. And the grandma starts to say something in Diabolic. No. And then the Rose starts to reply in Diabolic as well. There's this little conversation going off and on. If you guys want to roll... I don't know how it is to understand language, what role that would be.
Amon is going to make headway towards the where the ladder to the attic will be.
Oh, yeah, no.
Don't worry, we will solve your rodent problem.
Oh, it's in the back over there. And there's past the kitchen. If you take a left, there should be a little pulley string to get it into the attic.
Alrighty. Thank you. I'm gonna follow behind.
Yeah, and
Amon.
as you guys, Amon, you're the first. This old lady, as you try to walk past her, starts to swing her little old cane at you guys. Each one that tries to walk past.
Like violently?
Like in a trying to break my leg sort of way, or
In a trying to stop you sort of way. Yeah, Amon, you get hit with a fucking cane. A critical hit.
What's an insight?
Perception. It's perception. Yeah.
Perception. I'm gonna just try to see if she's trying to stop us for to give us extra information, or that's a 13.
Yeah. It seems like she's violently hitting your friend Amon in the ankles. You take a total of 4 damage, Amon. As this old lady whips this cane straight into your kneecap, your ankles as you walk past her. I'm so sorry. Ignore Nana. She's just doesn't want the rats to die. She loves animals.
What about this? If we
Amon does
can...
not say a single word and just
if we can remove the rats with alive, could we get something extra?
Let me.
Maybe some information?
She starts to speak diabolic again to her grandma, and her grandma speaks back. She seems a little less angry. Yeah, you could have some things we have just laying around. We don't have any use for them. And I guess I can give you some information. Jinx, can you roll me a... Oh, I don't think you'd actually care, would you, Jinx? Never mind, you don't have to roll
What?
anything.
What does Jinx not care about?
I don't know. Does Jinx care about racism?
Probably.
Oh, okay. Yeah, roll a
Maybe a little
perception
bit.
check.
Now, I bet
Is it against
I bet the old
goblins?
lady's assuming that you're going to eat the rat.
Yeah.
Why would Jinxie rat?
Evandor
Yeah,
is
no,
definitely
Jinx
that
cares
though.
about racism towards goblins.
Yeah, this
He
woman
doesn't
keeps...
care about racism towards other people.
This woman keeps giving you... This old lady keeps giving you that kind of stink eye. Only old,
I
old
should
people
just stare her
can
down.
get. Yeah.
She's a racist.
Every time she goes to give me a stink eye, I'm just staring daggers at her.
Yeah, it just
Do not take my eyes
intensifies.
off this old lady.
And
Yeah,
I think.
but
I
yeah,
think-
you got...
Really
sorry,
intense.
continue.
I was gonna say, yeah, you guys head through this kitchen, I'm assuming, to go in the attic.
And as we're heading through, alright, so if we could just knock them out without killing them, we can get extra stuff out of this. I know that's gonna be really hard. I know it's gonna be difficult, but think about it. We could get extra gold out of this from the knickknacks. We gotta
They're
play our
rats.
cards
It
right.
can't be that hard to just chuck the window.
Yeah, but then there would be more problems. And I think those problems would be on us, because if they start running around town, they'd be like, "Oh, that Mirthful Life Guild. Oh, they're the reason the rats are now in my place. They are horrible," and stuff like that. Right? Am I wrong to think that, Yolanda?
She'll try and capture the rat instead of eating them.
Seems like more effort. I have considered taking the easy option.
We get more gold.
Cheese, say that again, please? Sorry.
Fine. Fine. I guess if we get to Mindy, we probably can get some more gold.
Yeah.
Alright,
So- Let's at least try, and if it becomes impossible, well, we'll come to that when we come to that.
As Evandor says, if worse comes, you'll have an immediately gonna go on the cough the hugs on again.
You see Evandor just kind of like freeze up and just kind of slowly towards her. Yeah. That.
That's it, Mike.
Are you coming, Salem? Or Nor? Which is it right now?
Can you hold that down a bit, please? Can you lower that down, please?
looks
Snotty?
like Snotty's talking to someone else.
I'm sorry, there's a child watching TikToks next to me.
I can hear it.
I'm so sorry. I'll
That's
mute
alright.
myself for a little bit.
Alright.
So yeah, who's going up here first?
Mon would like to, unless anyone tries to stop them.
Yeah, Jinx will be like right behind the mom.
Alright.
Get thrown rat.
I'm going to pull out my staff because that is a bonking weapon.
Alright, make a perception check, all of you, as you guys head up. Amon, you first as you enter.
This is our initiative perception.
It's perception.
Nice. 23.
Okay,
Alright.
I'm casting bit of luck. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna waste it right now. I'm just gonna let myself fail, I guess.
Alright. You also can re-roll with using your hero points.
Is this our
You know what? I'm gonna use a
perception
hero point because I'm
initiative or
getting
not?
real tired rolling low.
Okay.
Yeah?
Is this maybe our initiative roll? 'Cause that
It
would
is both
decide if I
your
use my hero
initiative
point.
and your perception roll.
Then I will. If I get low, we'll use a hero point.
Okay.
We'll
If
take
combat
16.
breaks out, this is what roll you'll be using.
Yeah, wait. In what world does combat not break out?
Oh no.
I plan to
we could
pick up
try.
these rats.
We could try to tame the rat.
We are not going to be able to tame every animal we come across.
Well, maybe
should we
not,
try?
but we can. These are rats. They're persuaded by food, and we have rations on us.
Yeah.
Like, this is gonna be different from the wolves. The wolves are definitely gonna be like impossible or really hard. These are rats. They're very
Alright.
like
Vicious,
small-minded.
angry rat.
They're hungry
Ron,
rats.
Jinx, Evan.
We've been given any description about these rats. Are these just like normal rats?
You guys
We
were
were told
told that
that they
there's
were
loud
large.
noises. There could be rats. They're vermin. Ro has straight
Vermin.
up told you guys they're vermin. They're
I think
upstairs.
somebody mentioned larger rats.
They did. That was what they believed
At
they
the
were.
guild.
And Stinkette, the bartender at Bonkers said it.
So they
So-
could be large rats. They could be raccoons.
Yeah. Amon,
They're
what was your roll?
rodents of unusual size.
23.
Okay, 23. Jinx, yours was 16, right?
Yeah.
Evan,
Mine was 11.
Snotty, or Cheese, whichever one wants to say it first. What was your perception roll?
Me, it was 25.
Okay. And then Snotty, if you want to roll perception. Just want you to also know you're muted.
11. Sorry about that. The TikToks are much quieter now, as well as the voices. I mean, what?
The voices in your head. Alright. Just want to post that for my knowledge. Yeah, Amon, you're first. So you come up here and just the sudden noise and footsteps. Something in the darkness, at least your eyes kind of adjusting to this dusty air, and with this one circular window kind of in the attic that's beaming the light from outside, or what little light there is on this cloudy day, something sort of shadow-like appears in your vision, falling in front of this like old box. And you see in front of you a small green child with elongated ears.
Goblin.
Yeah, it's a small goblin child.
Is this definitely a child or is this just a goblin?
It's a goblin child. They look at you and they kind of make this whimpering noise and kind of scoot back. As well as where they scoot, they knock over another few boxes, and you can see another goblin child right there.
Multiple goblin children? How many goblins?
So far,
Just
you see
two?
two. Yeah, with your perception, as you come up here, just two. The rest of you also only see just two. As you guys come up from behind Amon.
Oh, this might be more serious than I.
There appears to be children in this attic.
Yeah. Jinx, you wanna take this one?
What are you doing here?
Ah, the goblins start to respond. The two children, in fear, a little bit. And they're,
Are they
they're
speaking
saying,
common or
yeah,
any
goblin. They're speaking goblin.
Okay.
Please don't hurt us.
What are you doing here?
We're hungry. We're hungry and on the run.
Why are you here?
We climb roof. We go through window. Good food smell. We get kicked out.
Kicked out where?
Kicked out a hole. Dog
What
sniff
hole?
out. Goblin hole.
You lose the dogs?
Well, big scary monster wolves.
Seem weak. And Jinx is gonna flick one of them in the forehead.
Ow. We're not weak. We're tough. Tough, I tell you, tough. As
Does someone turn their camera on intention?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yes.
Okay.
Head to safe place. Somewhere where goblins look after.
Something child soldiers?
No, Jinx is gonna send them to the interdimensional magic bar that contains a goblin manager and also a goblin magician. They'll probably get looked after.
Are children allowed in the magic bar?
I don't know, it seems like a place for goblin urchins.
Are you saying
there'll
that
be
like to us
adults
in
within a week.
character, or are you like?
No, I can't understand what they're saying. They're speaking in goblin.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I
Comment
was
as a
thinking
player.
that like Jinx was
Yeah.
explaining this to us in
Oh, Jinx
in
will
character.
translate the bits that are important, but Jinx is fully, shouting. What
Yeah.
are you doing here? Stay hungry.
We've been sleep here for 5 days. And all the rest of you guys are here, and it's like,
I've been here 5 whole days.
yes.
Is that as long as the rat thing has been out?
Did you find any rats when you got here?
Yes. We ate
What
them.
did you do with the rats?
We found one rat. Ate. Yum.
They killed all the rats. Does that make them adventurers like us?
Oh no! That was our only leverage for getting information.
But now
Okay.
we eat good. We eat juicy things. Things that go
Yes.
crunch. And things that not same bone crunch, but more soft crunch.
You're describing a bug.
Bug? Is that what they called it?
Yes.
Oh. It was delicious. And the other one goes, and sweet. In Goblin.
I'm kind of concerned that what they're describing now is not supposed to be a bug.
What it's supposed to be then?
I think they're explaining the desserts downstairs.
Oh.
See, I was almost worried that they're talking about a household pet.
No. They couldn't
We've
beat dog in a fight.
Because it was a dog.
I think they lose the cat. Close fight with them and
So-
hamster.
We've been on the run for 12 moons.
Yes, have either you become adventurers and go meet Goblin with Eye Patch, or you become Magic Space Goblins and go meet at the Goblin Tavern.
Space goblins?
Yes? Just looks at the rest of you. Space goblins?
I'd say worker goblins, but I guess space goblins would also work, since it is a pocket dimension.
Yes, space goblin.
Should we not consult with her now about whether she wants 2 more children running around before we
Well,
send them
we
over
can-
there?
She looks nice.
We can talk
Just
to
2
her
urchins
about
show
it.
up on her doorstep, looking sad.
I
Makes sense. If we ask
no,
nicely, she'll say
let's
no.
talk to
2
her
little
about it.
wide-eyed urchins.
Jinx, I think she has a lot of problems to deal with already, being in an
No.
interdimensional gateway that can lead into multiple towns. We can ask her definitely, and if that
Maternal
doesn't work, we
instinct.
can try to see if the guild leader
Maternal
could
instinct don't kick
maybe
in
do
unless
something,
you see
but-
small child.
Call me a racist.
Look how
Do
much I want
goblins
to help
have
them.
maternal instinct?
Yes, look how much I want to help these 2 urchins.
You should probably ask if it's just the 2 of.
Yes, is there more of you?
They look at each other. They look at you.
No, not
roll
me.
a diplomacy
Oh.
also to see if they
Uh,
want to come with you.
Is there a help action to this?
Yeah, there is.
There is, but to help someone, you have to roll a 20.
Yep.
And if I fail,
It's a minus
You
2.
actually
A minus 1 and
hinder
minus 2. Yeah.
their progress.
fuck.
If you succeed, they get a +2 circumstance
for it.
bonus. Yeah, go.
I thought
for
it was
help.
only a +1.
Is it only a +1? It
Plus
might be only a
one.
It's a
+1.
+1. It's only a
Okay.
+2 for Rin because she's got the null.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go.
Yeah,
Go. If you want to
plus
help,
2.
roll a diplomacy, Evan.
I haven't been getting good rolls, so that's why I'm scared to roll.
Just go for
Alright.
it.
Yeah, go for it. Don't worry about it. These are goblin children. What's the worst that can happen? You
Fucking a
accidentally.
lot of things.
It's
Evan
not.
Miller
isn't the luckiest. So I rolled diplomacy.
Yeah, roll a diplomacy.
Don't worry, if needs be, we chase them around the half an hour.
I'm using a luck point.
Why'd you
No,
roll
I'm using a
twice,
hero-
Jess?
I'm using a hero point
What?
first.
Jess, why is there 2 rolls here?
What do you mean?
3
Well,
rolls. The Serious Note rolled an 11, you rolled a nat 1, and then you rolled another 1.
I used the hero point.
Alright, what'd you roll,
What?
Evan?
I'm only
I
seeing
got
the one roll.
17.
Got 2 right.
Yeah, but one's from like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah,
And
one's
we were asked
10
for
minutes
deception.
ago. The other one's for now. They rolled an 11. I rolled a
Yeah.
17. As I'm like,
Alright. Oh, I
I see that they're hungry. I'm trying to like,
Fact of all of you are
I'm
unable to
pulling out my
leave the
rations,
time.
trying to help out.
Oh, okay, because I keep fucking... Why do I keep reading Professor Hobo as Jess? Because I think...
Because I rolled diplomacy. I got.
That's Alright, yeah, no, you hinder a little bit, so, I mean, it's not a critical fail, but... What is it? If you fail, it's a... You don't do anything? It's only when you critically fail, right? Or is it no?
Yes, if it's a fail, then nothing happens. If it's a
Yeah.
critical fail, it's a -1. If success, it's a +1.
Alright.
Critical success is +2.
So, yeah,
Unless you've got defeat, which some class get, which makes it a +2 by default.
yeah, no, you... As you try to talk to these little children, you're like, is there another one of you? They look at each other, look at you. And they go, no.
Can I insight that?
Yeah,
Oh, wait.
you can roll a perception and not know what the fuck they're saying.
Yeah. Wait, no. It's being translated by.
That's if Jinx is translating everything. Jinx has said they're only
Yeah,
translating...
Jinx just turns around and goes, they say there's no more children.
Yeah.
Also, they are lying goblins.
Also-
Take everything with a pinch of salt.
Okay, I'm using a luck point. Where
You've
my
used
luck
all
is.
your luck point you have? Okay.
I'm using a focus point for my bit of luck.
Okay. To luck
Because
you.
I used all my hero points. I haven't used my focus points yet. And I'm getting real mad that I'm continuously rolling low. God damn it.
It's okay, Ethan.
13.
Yeah, no, this seems like the truth.
Alright.
They seem like they're telling the truth, even though Jinx said they're definitely lying goblins. Uh, yeah, no,
So I don't know any goblins, so I can't talk to them.
you had a goblin
Mm.
friend. The most you know about goblins is they're little tricksters sometimes.
Yeah, I think I had a goblin sister.
Yeah,
Or was it brother?
I think it was.
Is Amon able to attempt an intimidation check by just kind of folding her arms, glaring at
You may attempt an intimidation check like that. Very mother-like. Go ahead, roll an intimidate.
I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed.
I'm gonna use a hero point.
Alright, so far the only people who still have hero points are Jess, Snods, and Cheese.
Will you get bonus points if you get to the end of the session without spending any, like I always do?
No.
Oh, well.
That was not great. That's only a 13.
Hmm.
Yeah, you just kind of fold your arms, nothing really happens with them. But the two goblins are like, space. What is space?
What did they say, Jinx?
Like, up at night.
Stars?
Yes.
Ah.
And magic. Dog person.
How big is this attic?
It's the size. This attic is like just as big as, almost as big as like the entire house. It's
But
just a
very
one-room
safe,
attic.
happy place where everyone is happy and fed.
Oh. Oh. They look at each other, smile, their big toothy grins, their teeth sharp, full of crumbs on their face.
Could I reach them in 50 feet?
Yeah. They're like 15 feet ahead in front of you.
Okay, cool. If all else fails, I have a plan. One of
Oh, good.
I feel like you guys are gonna kill children, but that's fine.
I'm hoping God we don't.
I would like to not.
I don't plan to kill children. I plan to sprint across the room at full pelt and pick one up.
I feel like you're gonna, like, knock them out the window.
Yeah,
Please don't kill the children.
yeah,
Hmm.
so
Like,
they
send the
look
children
at you,
back.
and as you talk about this place with food, roll me one more diplomacy check. Mr. Jink, Miss... Is Jinx a man or a woman? I keep forgetting.
Both.
As a goblin?
Them,
I'm gonna
Jinx.
re-roll that with my
Alright.
hero point. Cool, that's a 7.
Worse. Lovely.
Yeah. Won't we die in space?
No, magic space bubble.
Every time I roll with a hero point,
But
my roll
other
gets worse.
goblins, happy goblins, nobody's hurting them. One goblin managed to con 4 gold pieces off my friends in 5 minutes.
I thought it was only 2.
Shh.
Oh, they can't.
Do shushes you as they translate this back.
By the way, you did translate earlier that they saw that they were kicked out of their hold because
Yes.
of the
Oh,
dog.
because of dogs.
Yes, we're trying to assume with the dogs we're after.
Yes.
So, ask them if they know where the dogs came from or where they were when they were kicked out of their hole.
Yes. Where did dogs come from? We're going to kill the dogs. Where is Hole?
Oh, a hole is. Well, Middle Toe knows Hole. Middle Toe! And from the shadows, one more goblin appears.
Yes. Big Finger. I introduce him to the group.
Middle Toe speaks up. Goblin Hole. Haven't seen in many moons.
Yes, 12.
Dogs came with weird person shining, and they came in and killed many a family. Bless you.
Shiny?
They were donned in weird shiny things.
No, wait, what were we called?
We're Murph.
Not quite shiny.
No.
Oh, if they're talking about this, if you are translating this,
Yeah.
Evandor would ask you to ask if they've seen the pink insignia.
Yes, have you seen Lotus Man?
I don't know what Lotus is.
Have you seen Flower Man at night?
That's pink.
Roll another
Pink
diplomacy.
flower?
No.
You're a
It's
goblin
gonna
with a
make
bunch
me-
of humans.
I'm not even a human. I'm a kobold.
Well, you're a goblin with a bunch of non-goblins.
Oh, 17. Finally,
How much
one
smaller
above
is the goblin?
4.
I think you'll find that there's only one in this party.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's cat folk
Uh,
and
Human.
kobold.
No, right?
2 cat folks, a kobold, a human, and a goblin. I'll walk into a bar.
We did all walk into a bar. Half
Exactly.
of us got mugged.
Yeah, they, well, yeah. I remember a flower. It was reddish.
Yes,
This
where?
person slay goblins.
Play
But we-
goblins?
Slay goblins, yes. Other
Slay,
families
not
were
play.
killed.
Yes, why?
Don't know. Dogs came in, goblin bite. You know how it is. Dogs are food. We were hungry. Goblins fight dogs. Dogs bite goblins. Goblins start to overtake dogs. Then person with sword come and slash. Donned metal. Heavy. Teeth can't bite through. We only are 3 that remain.
Yes. Interesting. So, Lotus Knight is not just a thief.
Also a bit of a twat.
Yeah.
So, wait, they did see the pink insignia?
They saw reddish pink insignia with the
Yeah.
dog.
Goblin, one of those languages where they only have like 4 colours.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, there's actually 250 million colors because of how you can combine bits of the language. They only
Yeah.
use 4 of them.
Yeah.
So it's something like there's 4 colours with 10 suffixes and 10 prefixes. So there's actually like a bajillion colours.
Any word in Goblin can also be used as a color.
Yeah. Also, any word in Goblin can also be used as a slur. And a sex position.
That's pretty much the case of most languages, though, isn't it?
Like in English, you can say most as
Yeah.
a slur. Codwaddler.
Twont nugget. No,
Fucking what?
You shenanigan.
But yeah, no, Middle Toe tells you this. They recall the story of what happened 12 nights ago. Dogs came. Goblins fought back. Weird person came and killed most goblins.
Yes, a dog and one man.
So it seems like all of these quests are currently connected.
I guess
Yes.
so.
The rats, the goblins
right.
that were hiding from the dogs, and the man also is with the dog.
I reckon the tiefling is going to be upset if we bring down just a couple of children instead of the rat.
We
she is,
could
we'll,
wrap them
place
up in our clothing and
No, they are people.
How tall is a goblin
Look.
child? It's like 2 foot in it.
These goblin children are like a little over like 2.5 feet. Probably a little less.
look. We need the extra stuff right now. So if they can just hide in someone's clothing, pretend to crawl around a little bit, pretending to be rats.
Anyone have a trench coat?
Maybe we could get. I have
Does
my.
not approve of this plan.
Yeah, Jinx. I understand.
I'm not going to stop you.
But
I do not approve.
what else we're gonna do? We need the extra information. We need the extra stuff. We're low on funds. I'm not
truth?
happy about it either. I don't want to lie, and I'd rather not, like...
Tell real human refugees living in basement.
Like, what? I don't think they're gonna give us any extra trinkets if we just walk out with the goblins and say, oh, there was never any rats. It was just these children. I think they're also probably gonna make them pay their dues because they have been eating a lot of food here.
Absolutely starving children.
Yes.
I said not going to stop you. Do not approve.
You cannot approve all you wish.
Will
But this
do.
is the best option that we have right now. Who's the tallest out of all of us, and who can hide all the goblins within?
Jinx is going to gesture the goblins over. This mass of goblin is like 3 3-foot goblins, right?
Yeah, around there.
Well, they're children, so they're probably
They're
like
2 feet. They're close to 2 feet.
Goblin.
But roll a diplomacy.
Me?
Yeah.
Like they don't even understand us, so all like
That's like a 4. I'm not very good at talking.
No.
I'm kind of a big angry cat lady.
You motion them towards you and they back off a little more. But Middle Toe kind of like bares their teeth a bit at you, thinking you're here to fight by the way you're motioning towards them.
I'm holding on
Jinx
to my
just whispers
amulet,
back,
praying to my
"Submissive,
god because this is
submissive."
giving me a headache.
What'd you say, Jess?
Jinx just looks over and says, "Submissive, submissive."
What, at me?
Yes. Well, you look like you're looking for a fight.
I don't
Like,
know how I
belly.
do. I've squat down and I've sort of gently gestured with my. I don't know how I can be more
Show
docile.
belly, show belly.
Can you just explain to them, Jinx, what we're trying to do instead of trying? I get that you're disliking the plan. But this is
Hello,
the best
children. We want to
option.
put you in a bag and take you out of the building. I then Jinx relays exactly what they said. Like that. Tell children we want to put them in a bag so that the angry
We're not
humans don't
putting them
hurt
in a
them.
bag. We're putting them under one of our, like, hoods. Not hoods. What is it called?
Cloaks.
Robes. Cloaks. I don't even have a bag on me that would fit goblin children.
We
I'm
fit
like,
a child in a bag.
I'm literally the same size as you. Do you think
Yeah.
I can hold a giant bag?
Just look over the cat person barbarian. Muscle. Not in
Do you
bag,
think they
in a
have a
big coat.
giant bag on them? Do you have a giant bag on you?
I have a backpack on me, and that could probably fit like a child.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but that
also
backpack is
don't wear
also
very.
full of
I also
stuff.
don't wear very much clothing because I'm a barbarian in barbarian garb.
Okay, put you in big coat. Trick everyone into thinking you're not goblins because worried humans will hurt you if you're goblins. Because humans are bad.
Roll me.
Are humans bad or are we the bad? I'm starting to feel like we're the bad.
We're not the bad ones. We're trying to get them out of here without them getting whacked by grandma. Because if we walk out of here with like them out in the open, that grandma is gonna snap some necks.
Maybe Grandma was just annoyed because she's the one that's been feeding them and looking after them this whole time. Without them
No.
realizing.
If absolutely necessary, I can rugby tackle a grandma.
Please,
Yeah.
no.
Roll a diplomacy, Chess. To see if you can convince children to get in bags.
Yeah, I don't have a big enough bag. I'm tall enough to fit one
12.
of them and put them under my cloak.
Yeah, they'll fit under people's clothes.
Look, at the
Not a
moment
bag.
we're struggling to convince these goblins to fucking move. None of us seem to be able to
We're
instantly
so
roll
bad
above
at
a 15.
rolling.
Yeah,
Like,
dice got through.
at this point, we might have to like knock them out because we can't
No.
convince them to leave with us, and they won't even get near us. And we like all we're doing is like making them more cautious. And if we bring them out normally,
Talking
they're
about
going to
stuffing them
get
in the bag,
killed.
making them unconscious.
Yeah, they look very uncomfortable with the idea of being stuffed in a fucking bag.
No, bags not
But
so
no
bad.
one.
But no, we just use coat. You come with us under coat. We take you somewhere safe. Chip job dash.
I mean, we can wrap them in a bedroll.
Oh, cloak will be fine.
Do you own a cloak?
No.
Right.
Don't own a cloak.
I have my cloak, and he kind of shows up his green, fucked up, dirty cloak.
Dirty, like home to goblin.
No, wash first.
It smells
Disgusting.
fine.
Definitely not being
look,
goblin
it's
racist.
not dirty. It's more of like, how do I explain that? It's old.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Yo,
Hello?
Hello,
Hello.
Snotty.
yo.
Snotty?
Oh my god.
She died.
They deafened themselves by accident and not realize.
Snotty, you okay?
Yeah, you're good.
My mic kept fucking up. I've been trying to talk for like half an hour.
If you have any ideas of what to do, please speak up.
Okay. Here's what I've been suggesting, and I have a decently high thing in deception. Here's what I was thinking. So my character, despite him being a personality split, deranged cat that curses every 5 minutes or does not like talking to people, he's still a holy man. I just haven't been leaning into the holy stuff that. So I had the 200 brain idea of him pretending to be somebody working for like a church, even though he technically is, and to be like, I'm taking these boys for intensive uh, Bible stuff to make them learn their ways and be one with God. So they're my problem
Yes,
now.
you're going to walk down the stairs with the goblin children who's in this granny's attic
Wait, wait,
naturally.
wait, wait a minute. Which one are we talking to?
Oh,
I wasn't role playing, I was just explaining the
oh.
idea.
Well, I thought you explained it in character before.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought your character was like saying this like in character, but you're doing the weight and like in a summary or something.
Yeah. Don't explain things out of character. Explain things in character. We're role playing. This is Pathfinder. Role play
Amon
with
would
me.
like to walk back towards the stairs to go downstairs.
Yeah, you can do that, Amon, as he's got it
What?
all talking.
Where are you going?
I'm going to talk to the tiefling and gauge the situation.
Oh dear God.
Yes, ask what she would do if a bunch of stray immigrant goblins were living in her basement.
Addict.
It's an attic. This
Well,
isn't even a
exactly.
basement. It's an
She
attic.
would. She wouldn't be thinking it was what we're doing because it was a basement.
Salem slowly
Oh, I'll be right
raises
back.
his hand. Oh, sorry.
Genius.
He slowly raises his hand multiple times trying to say something, but gets more and more squeaky whenever he thinks he can speak up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I... Oh, I may have an idea. It's a tad risky, but it's possibly worth an attempt.
Is it better than bag?
I'm not confident in how better of a plan it is, but put it this way. And despite how my headmate speaks and how my demeanor might be, we are of we are holy men at our core, and based on our symbol, we in fact work for. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, you know what? I think Noir should come back. And he just puts back on his mask and he mellows out. Oh, hey, bitches, I'm back. How's Salem been treating you?
So you're the vulgar one. I see now. But Salem was very nice, very greeting, very kind, and has much more kind of a language. Welcome back.
Yeah, I like being here. That's fucking cool. Okay, so what the fucking plan was, according to him, is that I pretend to be some chilled out holy dude who's gonna take these guys and give them holy punishment and teachings and all that jazz. But in reality, we're just getting them the fuck out of here. Or maybe I will actually give them teachings so it seems more realistic.
Like a holy nun. I like that idea. Very deceptive.
I'm a man.
I know. Just saying. I'm not too into religion, but I like the idea.
Makes about as much sense as bag plan.
And as
I
like
So
mean,
that,
you might want to. So you might want to watch your language when talking to them. I don't think they'll believe you if you speak with a foul potty mouth like that. Mhm.
hey, listen, we don't speak. Hey, listen, first of all, that's just how we fucking spoke back at home. And secondly, we don't speak that way between the holy walls, so we know how to crack down on it, motherfucker.
Yeah.
we're gonna pause here and go to Amon. Amon, you come back down and walk through the kitchen. You see Ro sitting there, creating another pot of coffee, and they say, "Hmm, where's the rest of your party?"
May I speak to you, discreetly off the side?
This is as off the side as we get here.
How close are we to old lady Dick?
Uh, she's like outside the door. But about probably 30-40 feet.
Okay, but like there's a wall in the way.
There's a wall.
Normal conversation volume without.
I'm back.
A little lowered conversation would work. So she doesn't hear.
Alright,
Not like
I'm
whispering, but, you know.
Yes, I'm going to discreetly lean in and speak in a hushed tone. We have found your... She does the air quotes. Rat. Unfortunately, they're not rats.
Are they raccoons? Are they possums?
Think slightly bigger and slightly more sentient. Look, I'm going to be brutal
Rat
with you.
folk?
I'm going to be brutally honest with you. We found urchin children hiding in your attic.
She looks shocked. Like, her hands kind of open up, her face drops.
Yeah, I thought that might be your reaction, which is why I want to come down and speak to you about it first. We can quickly and quietly get these young urchins out of your attic. I'm going to need I'm going to need some old clothes, cloak, something.
Look, we have a side door. You don't need to hide them. If children snuck in and been eating our supplies, they're children.
Yes, kept trying to tell them goblins were people.
You're not there.
I know
are
I'm
you?
not there.
Don't worry,
I'm shouting through the walls.
goblins are sometimes people.
Listen,
Yeah,
don't worry.
you haven't even explained that they're goblins. You've explained that they're
I've
urchins.
just referred to them as urchin children repeatedly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Urchin children. Goblins are people.
These ones are people.
Jinx sort of person.
Look,
They didn't seem like people before.
if people hear that, are they okay up there?
They are unharmed. They were displaced from their home. They used to live out the city wall.
Oh, poor kids. Here, what do you plan to do with them? What do you plan to do with them?
At the moment, we've got 2, possibly 3 potential locations. Their old home with dogs that have been roaming.
Oh no.
But
I knew those dogs were bad.
they seem to have become a problem for lots of people. But until then, we know of someone who's maybe willing to take care of them, or they would rarely stay at our guild.
Well, who are you gonna give them to be taken care of? If not your guild house.
Amon think about the phrase, we're going to take these urchin children to a bar. Decides that's probably not best phrase utter. There's a tavern not far from our guild hall.
A tavern? Children don't belong in a tavern.
Fortunately, unless you want to stay here, we're limited on places we can take.
I can talk to Nana Essen.
They're upstairs if you'd like to come meet with them.
Oh, please, please, let me. She turns around in the kitchen, puts on little. She doesn't even put on oven mitt. She just opens the oven, takes out a fresh batch of like these little like croissants, and she takes them, puts them on a plate. Yes, yes, yes. Please let me come. I just want to make sure they're properly fed.
Yeah.
I
And then
can only-
Amon is going to lead this woman up the stairs.
All right.
I can only imagine as they get closer, they just hear arguing.
Yeah,
They can just hear shouting about putting
No,
children to
no,
bag.
no,
Bad plan, great plan.
we are not. Look, the window is not a good option. The window is not a good option. But
Did-
we can just. I don't know. Does this place have a back door? Side door? Did anybody see that?
Did none of you hear my motherfucking suggestion?
Yeah, it wasn't a good suggestion.
yeah, and as you say
Aw.
that, and Noir gets a little sad, you guys hear footsteps back, and Amon and Ro approach. The three goblins
Hi.
see the tiefling woman, and they go, "A devil! She's up! Run!" And they try to hide again.
Oh no! Catch him! I'm gonna try to catch one.
Yeah, go for it.
If they run off, like they've been crawling within the walls of
They've
this
been-
place.
The attic, and they've been secretly coming down to eat food.
Well, weren't we explained that they've been crawling through like the walls and
Nope.
stuff?
Not at all.
Oh,
You know
We can
what? Screw it. Can I make a check to grab one as well?
Yeah, anyone who wants to grab a child, make a grapple check for me, please.
Wait, how do I do grapple again?
Athletics. Roll athletics checks. Everyone who wants
Right.
to grab a child, roll an athletics check.
Are we sure we
well,
wanna do
if they
this?
run off right now, I'm afraid that they're gonna get themselves more hurt.
Right, let's grab the children.
All right, everyone.
Next time
I'm rolling in the website because I can't fucking.
That's
I
fine.
refuse to roll on Discord.
What did you say, Snotty?
Next time I level up, I'm fixing my athletics because it is actually abysmal. That's a 13.
That is a 15.
I do have stats for goblin children. Let me check the stats.
So 23.
All right.
I should have. Wait, I can't have.
we
There's
grabbing
no
the
advantage in
We're
Pathfinder.
grabbing
I
the
was about to
goblin
be like,
children.
I've had a goblin sister. I should get advantage, but there is no advantage.
No, there's circumstance bonuses.
Is this
Everyone-
before or after the?
Yeah, they say devil and try to scatter. Three of you reach out for the three children. Everyone who rolled above a 15 grabs a child.
What if you got a 15?
That's not above
Meets beats?
15.
Oh, what are we doing? What check is this?
Athletics to grab a child.
It's a grab the child check.
Grab the child check. I'm going to be good at grabbing them. That's an artificial 20.
Well, I think the two children were grabbed
There's
already.
three children
Oh.
total.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
three
yeah, there's three.
children.
There's big finger.
I would have grabbed a child. Jinx would have
Yes.
grabbed a child. The last one would have escaped Noir's arms, but could still be caught.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
got a 20 on my grabbing children
Do
check.
you want to grab a child?
I mean, if they immediately try and scatter,
Yeah. You all three are picking up a child, and each three of you, they instinctively bite you. So, 3 d20s.
Hold
20.
on. What is the grapple though?
You
Uh,
want to
I mean, we are
Charles will get
grapple.
punched at this rate.
Uh,
Motherfucking kid these days.
all the kids got grabbed before your grapple check, cheese. But it is a good grapple check. Let's see. You grapple a target. You have grabbed or restraint, so they can still bite you if they want, and they're gonna bite you all. The first one. The first bite. Let's go with Jess, Gath, Evan.
And then me. Yeah.
In that order. What's everyone's AC?
19.
Right now 14 because they don't have my shield out. That's a
19.
18.
hit.
No, you guys are okay. So Snotty, you're fine. Yolanda, you're fine. Evan,
It fucking bites me.
all three of you get bit. All three of you get bit from this.
No, only I do.
Chill.
Nope, because this
I
is
got an
without
18
their.
rolled.
This is without their addition to it.
God,
Yeah.
Timora is not looking down at us with happiness right now. She's being a trickster god.
And then additionally, each one, this is a +1 to each of these. Again, in that order.
Goblin's about to get slapped.
A loving God would understand that we're trying our fucking best.
Each of you get bit for, you know what?
I take 3 points of damage.
I take 3 points. You two take 2 points because I'm the
Yeah.
last one. Remember?
Yep.
Yeah, but isn't it a +1?
I'll take away the +1. Just make it the flat D4.
Okay.
Yeah, you all get bit pretty hard, bleeding a little. If you want to retaliate, remember these are children. Scared.
Just knock them unconscious.
No, Amon's gonna hold them by their collar and just hold them at arm's length off the ground.
Yeah, you get bit.
Yeah,
and then
that's
you hold
probably
them
the
off.
right way.
Yeah.
Just hold these children down.
The talking goblin, like, let us go. Lo goes, we need to sneak these little children out now.
Ow! 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 Ow!
Okay. Hey, lady, I had an idea of a fucking amazing idea, but everybody here thinks that it's lame, and I just wanted to get your input.
Is this the time? Go ahead, tell me your idea, but
He
They
proceeds
seem
to
quite-
explain. Oh, go ahead.
no, she just adds, like, they seem quite feisty as they are, like, I imagine Evan,
You
your
just see
arm is getting
one
bit.
tear like going down my my face as I'm just like holding this
Raining already.
goblin in what would be like this bear hug formation.
Yeah. But yeah, as you explain your plan, they go, why would you lie about... Look.
Wait, I was supposed to be lying.
Wait, what was
Oh,
what
I
was the
thought-
plan? Their plan again? Because
Say
I
that
think you
they're
were
gonna
talking
put
about
into
my
their
plan.
god. No, it's not. Nora's plan was to essentially take them out of there, pretend they're like choir boys, right? From my understanding.
Well, not choir boys, just basically, I'm going to take them to my church and teach them the good ways so that they can be better men. Salem said that this was going to be a tricking thing, but Noir seems to genuinely believe that this is what they're doing.
Okay. Yeah, no, she seems a little shocked, but do goblins worship gods? As she asks, looking at Jinx.
Flailing
Seren.
goblin.
Jinx, please.
Serenray is a motherfucking saint. She wouldn't mind if you weren't like into her, you know. We don't like to convert people, more like just convince. That probably doesn't sound much better.
It does not. Look,
Look, you seem to be fine completely. Is there a back door to this place or a side door
there's
so
a
the
side
grandma
door,
doesn't
but
see them?
you gotta go. You gotta sneak, because if my grandma sees them, knows that they've been eating our food, she will get quite the mad, and she will
She doesn't
probably.
seem like a very happy grandma.
No,
Ow,
she's quite
please stop
loving.
biting my arm.
She just thinks goblins are better as servants.
That's
So
fucking
she's a
Especially-
racist.
Yeah, a little bit, but you know, she's from a different time.
This little
Yeah,
fucker bites me
time
one
of a
more time,
fool.
it's going out the window.
look, if we're gonna walk out of here, do you have anything to like cover them? Anything? I can cover this one with my cloak. If you could.
Yeah,
Hey, watch
she
her.
she sets down the plate of croissants and goes to one of the boxes, opens it up, and pulls out this big giant blanket. Here, just the few of you, like the blanket's enough to cover a few people at once underneath. Just a few of you get under it. Each one of you that has a goblin get under it, and I'll lead you through the side door.
If we're all under a blanket, I think that'd look very suspicious to the guards. Can you fucking...
You just need to get out of the shop. Once
Alright.
you're out of the eyesight, you'll be fine.
Alright. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. Someone take them. I can't. I legitimately can't. Their teeth, they're digging into my bone.
Amon would like to pull her shield out, and as she goes down the stairs, basically you shield body block the old lady to you.
You guys aren't going. It's the old lady scene.
We're going out the
to
side door.
Yeah, I need everyone to roll me a stealth check, though.
You know what? Before we do that, I'm using another one of my spells.
What spell?
I'm gonna cast Bless, giving everyone a +1.
Alright. Everyone roll a stealth.
Wait. No, wait. Bless only does for attack rolls.
Yeah, you can take it back. Take the bless back.
That's a 19.
Alright.
13.
Alright.
Stealth.
Hold the shield out. Goblin at other arm.
22 and that 20, bitches.
Congratulations.
Proud of you, Evan.
Even though it doesn't really matter because it's not D&D.
No, not 20 still matters here. In fact, I argue it matters more here.
Oh.
But I got a 13.
Alright. We're just waiting on cheese. Is Jess okay, by the way?
Yeah,
Okay.
I should not have drank.
I got a
milk.
17. I
Okay.
have a sore throat. So to keep up getting up and drinking.
Sorry, dude.
Drinking these nuts.
I really wanted to make a... I have to say this now. I really wanted to make a these nuts joke when we were talking about space earlier.
I would have been so proud of you, Evan. Oh,
But I stopped myself.
yeah, and once cheese, if they're still here, rolls their stealth roll, you guys get another hero point.
11.
11? Alright. So, you guys...
Wouldn't
Go on, Jeff?
fucked off if they just... Oh no, I was just talking shit. I was about to say, wouldn't it be fucked off if they changed the rules? So now, instead of hitting 20 to get a natural crit, you have to hit like a fucking 12 or something. You've got the same statistic chance.
Jesus Christ.
Only crit on 12. By the way.
Only crit on a 12. If you
Holy
get too
shit.
high, it doesn't count. If you get too low, it doesn't count. You crit on a 12 and you crit fail on a 7.
The fuck?
Just so that no one could ever keep up with any of the rules.
Alright. That would be fucked up, and that'd be hilarious. Yeah, no, you guys You do pretty well. None of you critically failed. 3 of you are under the blanket. The ones that grabbed the goblin, so Evan, Amon, and Jinx.
Um, Gabe, you heard me, right? It was a 13?
Yep.
Just making sure. Okay.
And Ro helps you guys sneak out the side door. She stops you, Noir, and says, because you Noir and Yolanda, she stops you, Noir, specifically because Yolanda had a gun and she didn't seem like she was a big fan of guns. But she hands you a few things. She says, "Look, you guys are doing such a great deed. I'll take down that job posting about the rats, and you guys did so well. I will speak your name to the others."
That's fucking sweet, bitch.
And excuse me?
Oh, sorry. That's just how we speak back where I live. It's nothing personal.
Look, you will not call me with that name in my presence. You will show respect. Understand me?
I am doing the understanding.
She will hand you
Wait,
Noir, roll me a d6.
A 1d6?
Yes,
Just a flat 1d6.
a flat 1d6.
That's so fucking dumb.
Bitch.
Yeah, bitch.
1.
Alright, so as the rest of your teammates are leaving, you are handed 3 things. That's what it is. Okay.
The Eye of Ezra. The pain
You're
in the
handed
ankle.
you're handed the hand of Vecna? No.
a knife directly into your rib cage.
the Goblin Nomicon.
The Necrogoblicon is what you mean. No, here. You're handed a scroll of summon animal, a nectar of purification, and actually that should be 12 gold just to make it even. 12 gold.
Oh, sweet. Thank you. You're real cool. You can practically hear how much he's restraining himself not to speak like a Vivzy Pop character.
Alright.
And you guys, she then goes, yeah, I will put up a little poster for your little guild. What was it called again?
I forgore. What was it called again?
Wait. Does Noir remember the guild's name?
Sorry.
I feel like he should. It's just me, the player, forgore.
Sparkly lights.
Ah, of course.
You don't. Does anyone remember the guild you guys work for's name?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
I
shiny
do remember
lights.
the guild's name. The
Yeah.
Mirthful Light.
The laughing bright things.
The Mirthful Light, you bitch. Fuck you.
Yeah, you give the Mirthful Lights as a name to the lady, and she's nods with this big smile. You guys are allowed to come here anytime you need. But yeah, no. Goblin Con.
I don't know what you said after that.
Yeah, you guys.
How do I use this thing? Does it just summon a puppy or something? That would be pretty cool, admittedly.
Well, it's up to you how you divvy that, but also know that you are under guild law to let that money be divided by the guild master.
Ah.
I've already
Okay.
about to try and explain to us.
It's up to you.
Yeah.
It's up to you what you do with this. You know, you're the one handed to it. It's up to see if your character is good enough. You know, do they follow what their guild law? What do they do? It's up to you. But yeah, that's a spell. It's a level 1 spell, summon animal. You can use the scroll anytime you want. So you just look up the spell, summon animal. If you ever want
Okay,
to
I
use
thought
it.
it was. Okay, yippee.
Just know that the spell lasts for 1 minute.
Okay. So she gave me that and the healing what?
Nectar of Purification.
Okay, I'll look those up
Ooh.
later.
Don't forget the 12 gold.
Yeah.
11 gold.
I wanted to put 12
10
just to make
gold.
it even. 2
Sorry,
gold.
Nine
2 gold.
Gabe, what's the name of the healing thing again? Sorry.
That's the Nectar of Purification.
Nectar of pure.
Oh, it basically can do what I. Oh wait, what? Oh, that's cool. Because I don't even have that. It purifies food and drink. Oh, that's neat.
I can be Jesus.
Yeah,
You can be Jesus only once.
I'll let you be able to use this twice,
Uh,
depending on how big
okay,
the food
one
is.
more thing. One more thing before I go. And he just reaches in his front pocket and gives her this little, what seems to be plastic pendant of a symbol of a lady with. It almost looks like a phoenix, but it's mostly lady. In case you ever feel like spreading the word of surrender, you don't have to. You can like give that back if you don't want to.
No, thanks.
Yay!
Take it.
I'll see you later. Also, don't try to eat it. I learned the hard way. He just turns around and leaves.
Yeah. At this point, it's midday.
I'm
Where you
guessing
guys?
we're heading to the bar.
Yeah, where you guys taking the children?
I assume, do we try and take the children to the bar or do we take them to the guild hall?
I say bar first because I don't think taking them to
Yeah,
a
they could put them in the
broken guild hall with destroyed beds and rotting wood would be the best idea for
Yes.
children.
Only
Take
one of
where
the
other
beds is
goblins
destroyed, and it's only destroyed because I kicked it in.
Yes, take where other goblins are. Be fine.
We'll take the children to a nightclub.
Yes,
Worst.
yes.
Fun fact: after a bit, the children try to bite you all again, since you all are still holding.
Can I threaten them into submission? I swear to God.
I'm gonna hit my child.
They
We
get
were trying to avoid domestic violence.
Everything we're saying sounds so bad out of context.
I know, and it's great. I kind of wanted to find the sound bites in this and just fucking take them super out of context. Roll for grabbing children.
That is a
I like the
19 in
child.
intimidation.
Man,
Uh,
man, Gabe, your
So-
voice acting is so good. These goblin children sound like snarling dogs.
Thank you. I practice. Yeah. So they have a plus 7 to each of these attacks. So 9. So it's gonna go Gath, Jess, Evan, like before.
That's not how it went before.
How'd it go before? I forgot which way it went.
I was
That's how it
first.
went before.
I was first in the other one.
Oh, okay. Jess, Gath, Evan. So I know Evan was last. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jess, does a 16 hit you?
No.
Does a 20 hit you, Gath?
Yeah, 20
This is
hits, man.
You got your
17
shield out.
Does a
Yeah,
17
but I have
hit
to
you?
raise my shield.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Evan? 17 hits? Oh no. I'm gonna take as a 17 does hit. Uh, Gath, you take 1 damage. Evan, you take 3 damage. But you intimidated the little goblin. After they bit you, how do you intimidate them, Evan? Evan? I think Evan fucking died.
Yes.
Oh, internet went out. Will be a minute. Okay, so we'll.
Please don't gag the child.
Might just have to yeet the child if it keep on right there.
You can always convince the child not to bite you.
Can't speak its language. I can't communicate with it at all.
I smack my child behind the ear.
Yeah, the child lets up trying to bite you so much.
People are awful parents.
Don't want to be parent. Have picked up small horrible goblin.
Let us
I can't
go.
even walk on its own. Well, how else are we gonna know if you get to space safe? We don't want you getting eaten by monsters.
Okay, we trust you.
I let it go.
Let me roll something behind my secret
Yes,
screen.
come see the bartender.
Yeah, and the
And make
goblin
up your own
immediately
mind,
sprints
but whatever.
away.
No, the goblin stays. Yeah. So the goblin's relaxed. You guys bring him over to the nice little place on the side of the building. You see the door of Bonkers, and you open it up once more. And you all enter Bonkers?
Yes, I assume
Yeah.
so.
Alright. You all enter Bonkers.
Yes, dude.
You all see, as before, the tables that are scarred with battles and stains, a little leshy kind of plant creature that's cleaning up the place a little bit, and behind the island bar is the female goblin.
Alive. I live.
Evan, you took 3 damage.
Fuck.
You got bit again.
Also, did you hear my intimidation roll?
Yeah, I did. That's why.
19.
Yep. You're able to stop the child from furthering biting you by being a scary kobold.
Because, like, how I imagine it is, like, Evandor is feeling Timora testing his patience, and he's really trying hard not to do anything, but, like, unintentionally you see his face scrunch up, his teeth kind of showing a bit as you see, like, a little electric sparks happen between his teeth. He's not looking at the goblin child at all. He's really trying to keep himself together.
Alright. Yeah, no, you. That's just enough to scare the little goblin. You guys enter Bonkers. Same thing. And Sonny, this is your first time here. There's some guests here entering this space. When you open the door is like this big white light. And once you pass through this light, you see essentially there's this island that has a bartender, and all the drinks are behind this bar. There's booths and tables galore kind of here a bit, and the outside windows do not seem to correlate with actually what's outside, but more like you're in the middle of outer space. Near the fireplace on one end is a skeleton with a clockwork arm. Another shady corner in a booth, with the lights kind of dimmed, is someone with cat ears poking out of a cloak with the hood up, and not an intimidating smile, but a wide, big smile with sharp cat-like teeth. And in another corner that seems to be wet for some reason and a little stinky is a chihuahua with 4 pots of coffee and a gun in their hands.
Of course.
The piss dog.
Pisser.
But yeah, these kids look around and they're a little like surprised. And as I'm assuming that you as a group are approaching the bar to speak with Stinkette.
Yes.
Where are you in the order? Are you the last one to walk in as you... What are you doing, Snotty?
He's just okay. Nora's just admiring the place, thinking, "Damn, I don't even think those weird church wafers can get me to see shit like this."
Yeah, if you want a better kind of visual, like, representation, let me pull one up for you real quick. It's literally just the album cover of an album. Copy image. Yeah, I'm just gonna DM it to you. Essentially, this is it. This is what the Bonkers looks like. There's above the island is this big neon sign that says Bonkers, and next to it says Welcome in like a red sort of what might be paint. And as you kind of hold behind from the rest of the group as they approach, a weird goblin man with a top hat and a dirty vest approaches you and says, "Hey, you want to see a magic trick?"
I fucking love magic tricks.
1 gold coin.
Do the rest of us see that?
I'm too distracted by goblin children.
You know what?
I think the
Yeah, they
only
kinda
one
got
that
my
maybe like
attention.
heightened to hear it would probably be Cheese's character because they're
see.
like hunting them.
He's not being that quiet about this. But you know what? If you all
Yolanda
want...
doesn't have a child.
No, Yolanda doesn't have a child. Those with children will have to make a check. Anyone who doesn't have a child with them does not have to make a check. So Yolanda can do something.
Perception check.
Yeah, perception.
17.
Does Yolanda have a round 2 with the goblin magician?
Goblin magician. Let me look at their thing. 17 perception. That
Yes,
will,
17 perception.
Yeah, meets beats. Yeah, you're able to notice this as they start to talk to Nora, and they say
18.
1 gold coin. Yeah,
well, you don't have to roll.
No, you don't.
You instantly see them.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're told 1 gold coin, and I'll do a magic trick to, this goblin says to you.
I'd like to point at the goblin and shout stranger danger.
You are allowed to shout stranger danger. They look and see you, and they ignore you afterwards. 1 gold coin, mister.
He takes from his account and not the 12 he just got because he still wants to just share with the party because sharing is caring.
It is.
Okay.
Don't give him the coin. He just walks away with it.
Okay,
That's his fucking magic trick. He just takes your money and walks away with it.
I would never do such a cheap trick.
Okay,
You can trust
now-
me. And he smiles at you.
He does it anyways. Alright, now motherfucking impress me before I embarrass you in front of everyone in this
He
fucking
takes
place.
the coin, and this time, instead of just pocketing it immediately like he did to everyone else, he rolls it between his fingers and quickly puts it in his pouch. You want to see it again?
If I wasn't holding this child, I'd kick you.
Yeah.
Damn, that shit sucks so bad that it's making me switch. Goodbye. He just pulls down his mask.
Hi! Oh.
Dude, I'm sorry. And he just scampers back to the party.
It would be rude to throw the child, wouldn't it?
The child have been biting us?
Yeah, but they're children.
They are
Fuck your
children. It
These
would
are
be
your
rude to
children,
throw
Gabe.
them at a person.
These are your children, Gabe.
They would be.
You know what? Let's make the fucking magic man adopt these children. Fuck, because I'm getting real pissy at these children.
No, we don't need 3 more instances of this bullshit wandering.
Yeah.
I'll just it's a quartet of. You want to see a magic trick?
I love it so much.
Hold on.
No. Yeah, you guys approach Stinkette now. Unless you want to keep dealing with the magic goblin.
No, Noir thought it was so bad that he, I don't remember the right term for it, but just decided to switch to Salem.
Fucking shit.
Noir got this stuff from that lady back there. It's this spell and this other
You want to see
thing.
a magic trick?
Eh,
Oh, that's. Oh, I completely forgot about payment. Thank you for grabbing that. When we get back to the guild hall, we'll talk about how we dispute it.
They also got us. They also gave me 12 gold pieces, and I figured I'd share that with you guys. Or
Oh.
well, we would share it because Noir was the one that got it.
Right. Huh.
Okay, so how many people are in this party again?
Well,
5.
we can do that back at the guild hall.
Okay, thank you.
Because I'm really afraid if we do it here in this interdimensional tavern, someone's gonna be like, haha, yoink, and just leave with it into a different town and we can't follow them.
No.
Okay, good point. He does not take out the gold.
But yeah, you guys approach Stinkette, and she turns to look at you all. Ah, welcome back. You guys.
They were not rats. They were not rats.
Hmm?
Yeah, I looked down at the goblin. This is not a rat.
That's definitely not a rat.
They keep biting me, or they were biting me. Now they stopped. I'm not really sure why. We found 3 of them, and we're not really sure what to do with them.
She starts speaking Goblin. What? Why were you 3? Let's see. Hold on. She starts to speak Goblin. Rowdy kids. And they look at her. And they go, "This is space? What we do here?" They told us we come here to be in here. And not Jinx, fucking Stinkette would look at you all. Are you trying to leave kids in my bar?
I'm asking if potentially you want some kids to take care of. If not, we have another place. aka the person you seem to dislike. What was his name again? Our guild leader?
Oh, lie, Jack.
Am I still holding the child?
Yeah, you can let go of the child.
I would like to put the child.
Yeah, as you guys, I'm assuming, let go of the children, they start to scurry around the bar.
I don't let go of my child.
Well, Jess has let go of theirs, and so has Gath. Yeah, they start to scurry around the bar, and Stinkette looks at you both and looks at you all and goes, I
understand if you say no, but personally, I am really afraid to leave him with Lyjack.
Look.
And not a lot of people are a big fan of goblins. I don't have a problem with it. I'm not saying I have a problem with it. But a lot of humans have a problem with it, and I really don't understand why.
Because
I have
goblins
a goblin sister.
a bad reputation, especially goblins raised in typical goblin culture. Well, depending on where in the world they were raised. But a lot of people always immediately just go to violence with them. And you know what? Fuck those people. My race deserved to live just as much as the next.
All
Look,
races do.
I'll take care of these kids. They'll work at this bar, and the magic in this place will make sure they won't die.
Oh, that's the kind of
Glancing at all the
by that.
puncture wounds on my wrist.
See, this
As
place.
far as we know from what Jinx has told us, is they were attacked by possibly the other two missions you told us about? The Royal Thief and the Wolves?
Ah. That's quite interesting.
I don't really know much I don't really speak Goblin, so I couldn't understand most of the action, but there's something about a glowy man or something, right, Jinx? Jinx?
I think Jess is tapped out.
Where did Jinx go?
Jess? I think Jess has fallen asleep at her chair.
No, I haven't.
No, you look like you'd.
It's fine. We're about to end the session in a minute.
She's awake now.
Yeah. Well, look, I don't care about it, but I can cross off the rats
What is
off
it?
my list. But
Yes, the rats are dealt with, and shortly the dog and probably the master thief shall be dealt with as well.
If you don't mind, not to say you're bad at translating Jinx, but it was hard to understand you. If you don't mind talking to them about the situation, we might be able to deal with a potential bigger problem than what we thought we would be dealing with.
Hmm.
I'm not asking for you to interrogate the children. I'm saying this to the bar manager. I'm just extra information might help. Please.
Yep. I'm falling asleep in my chair. I think
Yep.
I've got to go to bed.
it's
Alright.
alright. We're about to stop here. But yeah, Stinket will.
Yes, we'll ask Stinkette if he can convince the goblin to tell us where their old home was.
Yeah, she starts to speak Goblin. None of you understand it. Jess is falling asleep. Let me do a quick roll. To figure it out, and then 20. Oh, all right. Yeah, she sits there and speaks soft, what seems a little aggressive to you all, but actually in Goblin was quite soft and nurturing. And then she looks at the rest of you as these goblin children seem to have calmed down a bit. Yeah, their home is about 2 days hike. south of here. Well, south of Juan.
Hmm.
That's if I understand what they told me correctly.
It's better than what we got from the mayor, so
Well, we have a location at least, or most one.
Uh, I'd recommend,
getting
if you
some
want my
lunch.
recommendation, maybe if it's as dangerous as it's saying, leave this royal thief up to a better guild or die. I mean, I really don't
like-
care whichever it is you guys do.
Personally, I don't think this town has any other guild.
No.
They barely even have a militia. They only have 2 guards.
The town of Juan has really went downhill since the other mirthful lights disappeared years ago.
Yes, the town of One has fallen in decline.
But
Residents that aren't losing their mind are know what's going on with them. They all be a bit unhelpful.
Guys, I am
Yeah.
so sorry.
you don't have to be.
I
No.
think I'm gonna have to go to Cloudland.
It's fine. We're
Alright.
about to end it here. But yeah.
Anything from my amulet this entire time?
Yeah, actually. You can feel it pulsating on you as the children roam around. And
Ooh.
Stinkette then says, "Is there anything else you guys want? Or anything else I can do for you?"
Lunch?
Lunch?
He kind of looks at everyone else.
I could stop for a bite to eat.
Nods.
And on that note, we will cut this session here.
Alright.
And next week we will pick up late in the night and let you guys decide if you guys are trying to catch dogs, if you guys are going to go to where the location is, which is a few days travel. It's all up to you guys.